All right, I'm back. Jeff here again. I just made a video, and I'm probably gonna post both of these tonight, later. But I realized after I made the last video a couple days ago, not the second one that I just posted with this one, but the one I made last a few days ago, earlier in the week or over the weekend. I can't remember when I made it. That I had made that video about the new stuff I'd received, but totally had forgotten that I wanted to kind of say something. So last week, last Tuesday, went and saw KISS. What was it, the 13th? And I know I posted some of the videos I shot there on my YouTube, so you've seen that. So you know I saw KISS because I posted the videos. But I just figured I wanted to say a few words. Got to go. So here's the situation. This is KISS's last tour, so they say. I've been a KISS fan since the 70s. Probably the first rock band I ever got. I know this is the first rock band I ever got into when I was about 12. First concert I ever saw when I was 13 was KISS Dynasty on tour, 79. So of course I'm a KISS fan. Been a KISS fan forever. They're probably one of my, still up there's one of my favorite bands. So I had to go see them. But tickets are outrageous, and I was determined that I was. Sorry, light problem. A friend of mine was going to get tickets from the radio station. He gets tickets all the time. His company works. They do a lot of advertising on the radio. The radio is always giving him free tickets. Last time I saw KISS, he got me free tickets and fairly close to the stage. He's gotten me free tickets for a lot of shows because he can't always go to them. I knew he's a big KISS fan. I knew he was going to go, so I said, "Hey, get some KISS tickets." He said, "Yes, I'm going to get them and I'm going to hook you up." Well, that was months ago when they first announced the tour. Then, as we got closer and closer and closer, they wait until the last minute before these radio stations ever get these tickets. So literally 2 or 3 days before the show, he's like, "The station, I asked for 4, I only got 2, and I really want to take my daughter." His daughter is preteen, I guess. First concert, he won. I don't know if it's the first concert, first KISS concert. So he wanted to take her. I understood. So I was out. Contacted another friend who also works at the radio station. He had a ticket. He had 2 tickets, but he has taken his daughter first concert, first rock show that she was being taken to. I understand all that, so that was cool. So I did resign myself to say, okay, I'm not going to go because tickets were like at the cheapest were like $170. Unless you want to sit in the grass. If you want to sit in the grass, it's $40. I'm like, I don't like sitting in the grass, and I have to literally tell you. I tell you that literally 90% of the time that I go to concerts, when I do sit in the grass, either it rains all day or it has rained all day or it rains on you while you're there. Either way, you're in the mud, you're in the rain, it's miserable. I don't know how many concerts I've been to where I've been in the grass, and it just always happens. And I remember one time me and my son saw KISS. It was probably 2012-ish. Sat in the grass, got rained on. I didn't want to sit in the grass. So I'm like, I'm not going to go. Well, forget it. I'm not going to pay $40 to sit in the grass, and I'm not going to pay $170 to go see him. Because then you tack on all the charges, $170 becomes $200. So I'm like, I'm not going. Then last Friday before the show, Friday before last, I went to the record store. What did I buy? I came back and showed you all something I bought. The TNT album. I went to that record store that I get to go to every once in a while further across town. And they had a box there, free KISS tickets. I put out the thing, dropped it in there. Why not, right? I went online to the radio station and did a contest. Hey, you win tickets, why not? Well, lo and behold, Monday morning, got a phone call. Hey, Jeff, this is so-and-so, final days. You won the KISS tickets. Yes. Fully expecting that they were coming from the radio station, fully expecting that they would be seats of pretty decent. A lot of times they give away these box seats, which are like these. It's like a table with chairs, and it's got like bars around it. It's just kind of like little boxes, but it's like about midway in the show. You got all the front stuff, and then you got these boxes that line the sidewalk, and then you got the last big batch of seats, and then the grass. I figured that's where they'd be. That tends to be where the radio stations give away tickets at. My wife ran down there Monday afternoon. Would you believe it? Grass seats. Not that I'm looking a gift horse in the mouth, but I was expecting more than grass seats from the radio station giveaway. So part of me was kind of bummed. I don't want to go in the grass. I could have bought grass seats for a cheap price. I don't really want to go because now you got to get there early. You got to fight. You got to rush. You got to try to get in there so you can get around the edge of the grass so people don't stand up in front of you all night long. It's not the same. When you get seats, you get to go sit down. So I was pretty bummed about it. But, and we didn't rush over there. I'm thinking, well, we're going to get what we get. We went over there less than an hour before they opened the gates, and it was pretty crowded. By the time we got in there and got to the grass. All the whole front row, all the front was taken. And sure enough, we were about 4 rows back of seats. And sure enough, of all the people sitting down in front of me, one doofus had to stand up, and he was right in front of me. And I'm like, I really want to get up and push him down. But anyway, so and when you know it started raining, and we sat there in the rain. It drizzled. As soon as KISS started, it started drizzling. Well, anyway, whatever. Had a hat on, had an umbrella. We did what we had to do. It was a good show, even from farther back. It was a predictable show. Sadly, bands like KISS and so many other bands that were popular back in the day are just doing tribute shows now. They're not doing, KISS has put out decent new albums in the past 10 years or so, and they don't play that stuff. Maybe one song if you're lucky. And it saddens me, even when I saw them on tour for the Monster album, they didn't play but like one song from it. They say, well, that's what the people want to hear, but that's not what I want to hear. When I go, and the same thing with bands like Lynyrd Skynyrd, I get sick of seeing them only because it's the same show. They put out so many good albums in the past 20 years with, the new lineup, and yet they don't play them really in concert. And it's sad. I'd rather see them in concert playing their new music than to keep seeing them playing stuff from the 70s. And yeah, that's what people want to hear. No. You're never going to get new fans if that's all you do. You need to get your music played on the radio. You need to get them in there. You need to be playing them in concert so people buy the new albums. It's like they're trapped in the old days, and I know they feel that that's what the people want to hear, but what's going to happen if they play songs from the newer albums? Are people going to get up and leave? No, they paid money to be there. I don't think that's going to happen. They're going to, hey, that was a pretty good song. Oh, that's from the new album? Oh, I need to go out and buy the new album. But it's like these guys are in a vicious circle, and KISS is one of them. And so every tour, I've seen them 4 times in the past 15 years, and I've missed them twice when they came here, and it's like the same show over and over. Different stages, different lights, but same songs. And I love them, but it's just kind of like I'd love to hear more of the, more stuff than just the same old hits from the 70s. It is what it is. So it's predictable, but it was good. My wife went with me. First time she'd ever been to a KISS show. Tickets were so last minute that it was decided, we'll just go. And so she seemed to enjoy it. It was fun. So, but again, it was just, I say it's predictable, but enjoyable. I just really wish some of these bands could break out of this cycle of repetitive, just playing their hits. And again, the banter from the stage, pretty much identical. It just was real predictable. They've kind of fallen into that mold where they do the same things. Now, I did pay attention very closely most of the time, and I tell you, Paul was not lip syncing. People keep throwing this back up there, and I've seen the clips where it looks like he backs away from the mic and the words are still going. I don't know. Maybe he did at some points. Maybe he's feeling bad on some points and he has to, but everything I paid attention to for this show, I never saw any evidence. There's no way that he was doing that. So I just say, dispel those myths. It's not happening all the time. If it happened at all, I don't know. But anyway, it was a good show. I was glad to get to see them, especially if this ends up being their very last tour. So it was the first show I'd ever been to, and I'm glad I got to see their last show that they were doing, the last tour that they're doing. So great show, lots of effects, tight on the music. It was, overall really good. Didn't get too rained on. It drizzled most of the time. We had an umbrella that we kind of ducked under, and then it didn't like pour and get all muddy like it does. So anyway, overall, great time. Just wanted to share that. I had some clips on there. You can check those out. And thanks a lot for watching. Later.